On behalf of Rohini College of Engineering and Technology, myself, Justin Leo, Assistant Professor, Department of Mechanical Engineering, I welcome you all for this basic civil and mechanical engineering course video session. And the course code is B8252, Regulation 2017. So in this video session, we'll be studying about window type air conditioner in the 5th unit, refrigeration and air conditioning. So this is animation of a window type air conditioner. So before going in depth to the subject, we'll just go through the syllabus, and the objectives are listed here for the basic civil and mechanical engineering course. So the main objectives are to impart basic knowledge on civil and mechanical engineering for the students, and to familiarize the materials and measurements used in civil engineering, and to provide the exposures on the fundamental elements of civil engineering structures, and also to enable the students to distinguish the components and working principle of power plant units, internal combustion engines, and refrigeration and air conditioning systems. So the syllabus for the 5th unit, refrigeration and air conditioning system, we have this terminology of refrigeration and air conditioning, and principle of vapor compression and vapor absorption system, and the layout of a typical domestic refrigerator, and window and split type room air conditioner. And these are all the textbooks and reference books for the course Basic Civil and Mechanical Engineering. And these are all the course outcomes. So upon the completion of this course, Basic Civil and Mechanical Engineering, the students will be able to explain the basic concepts of civil and mechanical engineering from Unit 1. And from Unit 2, the students will be able to select the materials and the measurement techniques used in civil engineering. And from the 3rd unit, the students will be able to summarize the fundamental building components and civil engineering structures. And the students will be able to illustrate various IC engines and power plant systems and subsystems with layout from Unit 4. And from the Unit 5, the students will be able to experiment with a typical domestic refrigerator and different types of room air conditioner. So introduction to air conditioning. So in this video session, we'll be studying about the window type air conditioner. So before that, we should know what is air conditioning. So what is air conditioning? Air conditioning is nothing but a process of conditioning the air as per the human comfort, irrespective of external conditions. And this air conditioning includes the following process. So the first process is cooling or heating the air, and addition of moisture in air or removal of moisture from air. And the third process is purification of air. And the fourth process is addition of fresh air from outside. And the final process is the distribution of air. So regarding the principle of air conditioning, so in any air conditioning system, the device or unit provides air conditioning is called an air conditioner. So this device continuously draws air from an indoor space which is to be cooled. It cools in the refrigeration system and discharges back into the same indoor space. This continuous cyclic process of drawing, cooling, and recirculation of the cooled air maintain the indoor space. So applications of air conditioning. So this window air conditioner is used in Air conditioning is used in industries having tool room machines and used in textile industries to control moisture, used in printing press, used in food industries, chemical plants, and also used in houses, hospitals, offices, computer centers, department stores, and in transport, uh, like buses, cars, trains, aeroplanes, and ships, and wide application in food processing, printing, chemical, paramedical, and machine tool, etc. So these are all the common applications of air conditioning. So types of air conditioning, we have the first type as a window air conditioning system. So you can see from the uh, figure. So to install one of these units, you need a space to make a slot in the wall, and you need a slot. You can see from the second diagram, and there should be also be some open space behind the wall. So when the summer heat is dies down, so these units can be easily removed for storage, and you can use the window sill for other purpose. So the second type of air conditioning is the split air conditioning system, and you can see here it comprises of two parts. One is the outdoor unit and the other one is the indoor unit. So the outdoor unit is fitted outside the room. So this is the room wall, and you can see the outdoor unit being fitted outside the room, and it consists of this outdoor unit consists of components like a compressor, condenser, and expansion wall. So split air conditioning system, further present days split units have aesthetic looks which add to beauty of the room. So the split air conditioners can be used to cool one or two rooms. So this is a layout of the window room air conditioner. So regarding the components, you can see you have a condenser here, and you have an expansion wall, and you have an evaporator, a compressor, and you have a fan motor. And this is a window type air conditioner, in which you can see this blower, fan, compressor unit all housed inside. And this is separate, so you have the cabinet cover, and this is the unit which houses the condenser operator, the operator fan, and the condenser fan, and the filter part which has been separated out here. So coming to the working of a window type air conditioner, so you can see here, so the low pressure vapor refrigerant from the evaporator. So this is the evaporator unit, and from here you can see the low pressure evaporator is sucked by the compressor. So you have a compressor here, and it is being driven by an electric motor. So the low pressure vapor refrigerant which comes out from this evaporator is sucked by the compressor through the open inlet valve. So this compressor compresses the vapor refrigerant. So what happens? Pressure as well as the temperature of the vapor refrigerant increases, and this flows to the condenser unit through the open outlet valve. So you can see here the condenser unit. So in this condenser, what happens is uh, it is being circulated by a fan. So after condensation, the high pressure liquid refrigerant formed passes through an expansion valve. You can see here an expansion valve which reduces its pressure. So the low pressure refrigerant then enters the evaporator unit. And this evaporator absorbs the latent heat of vaporization from the room air. So the equipment which is used for evaporating the refrigerant is called the evaporator unit. So after refrigeration, what happens is the refrigerant becomes vapor. So the refrigerant becomes vapor here, and now again the low pressure vapor is again passed to the compressor, and this cycle is repeated. So a partition separates high temperature side of condenser, compressor, and a low temperature side of evaporator. So the quantity of air circulated can be controlled by the dampers, and the moisture in the air passing over the evaporator coil is dehumidified and drips into the into trays. So the unit automatically stops when the required temperature is reached in the room. So this is accomplished by the thermostat and a control panel. Normally, the refrigerant monochloride, uh, dichloromethane, dichloromethane is used in air conditioner. So it is called Freon 22. So coming to the merits and demerits. So the merits for the window type air conditioner, a separate temperature control is provided in each room, and the ducts are not required for distribution here, and the cost is very less, and the skilled technician is required for installation. And the demerits is it makes noise, and a large hole is to be made in the external wall, or a large opening has to be created in the window panel. So this might leads to insecurity to inmates. So air quantity cannot be varied. So with this, we come to an end with this video session of window type air conditioner. So thank you and have a great day.